What's up, guys? James Palms here. So, making a video, I get this question a lot, and this is just for anybody. What to use to fertilize your palm trees. So, this is what I used. I did the video last year. So, palm fertilizer, you get it at Home Depot or Home Hardware, whatever. If you're in Canada, where I am, you can't really. You kind of got to buy it in the U.S. and bring it home with you. I haven't found anybody shipping any fertilizers here, but maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe just get a buddy to buy it and mail it to you or whatever. Anywhere in the U.S., that's the case with a lot of stuff. You can buy it on the shelf in the United States, and you can't buy it in Canada for whatever reason. Who knows? But regardless, so this is the fertilizer I use. I got it at a Home Depot, and it works amazing. It's really good. It's specially formulated for palms. So a lot of people ask me all the time, "Oh, can I just use this? Can I use a different fertilizer?" You can use whatever you want. I mean, you can just do it all natural. You can do anything. I mean, this is going to be obviously pretty much the best you can get. You can get slow release palm fertilizers. This is slow release, but you can get timed release where they're in like a plastic ball and they break. And it's goof proof as well. You can't really, this you could actually overdo it. You'd probably have to go pretty hard. But anyway, so if you find something comparable to this, and there's a bunch of different micro and macro nutrients in here that are specially formulated. So for palms. But nevertheless, I mean, just pick your own stuff, whatever. I'm going to do a video. What I'll do is I'll do a video on this coming up where I'll basically just take a couple of palms and I'll put them aside, and I'll do like a controlled with no fertilizer, and then I'll do some with palm fertilizer, and I'll do some with like lawn, just regular turf fertilizer, and we'll see what the difference is, see how they come out, and just do some sort of science that way. We'll try to put them all, repot them at the same time, and hammer them with fertilizer. But let's get on to the video. So how to fertilize your palm. So I just read the back of the bag. It says measure the diameter with, like, meaning the width of the trunk. Now last year when I did this, I did it wrong because I measured the circumference. I used a circular tape and I measured the circumference, so it gave me a thing. But anyways, the diameter of the trunk, so at 3 feet. So you go up the palm 3 feet and you measure the diameter. Now, this doesn't really say what the measurement is, because I don't know if I'm measuring in inches or in foot, because you could say, okay, well, it's 1 foot, divide that by 2, so it needs a half a cup. But you could also say, well, the dimension is, this one, I'm going to say it's 8 inches, so then that's 8, so it needs 4 cups. Like, they're not giving you the measurement there in what you're measuring the trunk of. Like, they're not telling you whether it's inches or feet. I'm assuming it's inches. It's the U.S. Let's just assume it's inches. So how to do that? I just got a ruler here, and you can just eye this roughly, because you need to find out the distance between these two sides, like from here to here, if you were to like basically draw a line right from edge to edge. So if you basically hold this like this and you kind of just eye it up, you can see that's roughly about 8 inches in thickness. If you had like a, something that would squeeze it on each side, the distance between those two things would be exactly 8 inches. So it's right around there anyways. So that's the measurement I'm using. Now I'm just going to rough it, because that would mean that if I divide that by 2, that would mean I need 4 cups. I normally do 1 full cup or 2 full cups. I think last year I did 2 full cups of fertilizer. Or maybe I just did 1 full cup. But nevertheless, I think that's all I'm going to do. When I do a cup, there's tons of it broadcasted all around there. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go less, because with fertilizing, less is better. I mean, you can always go a little more later on, or you can do it more frequently. But whenever you're putting fertilizer down, you always want to err on the side of caution, because you can't mess anything up if you under-fertilize, but you can certainly mess stuff up if you over-fertilize. So here's a flower stalk. It's just starting to peek out. They're really growing the last couple of days. It's opening a new frond right now too, right there. So this one's a little less at 3 feet. This one's like 6 inches here, roughly, right around there, right around 6 inches. So I could go a little lighter on that one. This one has a bigger root ball though. I'm probably just going to do the same. If you want to do more, like for me to do 4 cups or 2 cups of fertilizer on that seems like a lot. It'll be everywhere. So I just do 1 cup, and that should be fine. And I might do a little more maybe on the palmetto over here. And on the Washingtonia robusta, I'll probably do the same. This one doesn't have 3 feet of trunk, so for these, I would just measure the trunk down low and just broadcast it. Like I said, go lighter to be safe. That's what I do. And for the palms in the front now, for the smaller stuff like this, what I would do when you want to fertilize your palm trees in the front here, like smaller ones like this, just go, like if you go with whatever your measurement is that you did for your bigger one, you can go about half that. And so I'm just going to do like through the whole garden because it'll be good for all this stuff. So I'll just do like 1 cup, but I won't get it all right there. I'll kind of get it all a little bit everywhere. And I got to get some on this other palm tree over here. So I'll basically just take 1 cup and I'll sprinkle it all around the whole base of the area. So it's not so concentrated in one spot. And I think like that one, the way that the trunk is, I think it can easily take a cup because I already know that I'm erring on the side of caution. I'm going less. So I could definitely go a little more. And the same thing over here. Just going to do the exact same thing. I'll just spread out 1 cup. So basically I'm just doing 1 cup for everything. That's how I fertilize them. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the worst. Grass is really long right now. I got to cut that afterwards. Magnolia's done flowering and dropping its little petals. Almost done. Still smells nice. Beautiful day today though. There's almost not a cloud in the sky. And it's about, right now it's 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning and it's about 28 Celsius. So about 90, I think. That's pretty close to 90 Fahrenheit. But the sun is super intense. Feels like at least 100. Humid too. So feels well. It's nice if you want to be sweating and hot as all hell. That's what it feels like right now. So, but yeah, we went from pretty much winter to summer. But that's how it goes. So, anyways, let's do this. So I got a measuring cup in here. I got a measuring cup in here, and that's a 1/4 cup. And I just kind of just sprinkle it all, and I'll do it 4 of these. And you can already see it on there. And this way, if you're going a little light, if you're going less with your measurement, you can have it a little heaping like that. So it ain't going to hurt anything because I know I'm already halving the measurement. So, and you could do this, they say about 3 feet around the outside of it. You're just sprinkling this out here and it'll water in, and it's a slow release palm fertilizer, and they really seem to like it. So that was number 3. That was number 2 or 3. I don't know now. I'm talking here, so one more won't hurt again because I'm using a lighter than the recommended dose. So we'll just go a light one here. And you could do a little bit more. This stuff is good for the grass too. You can actually use this stuff all over your entire lawn instead of lawn fertilizer. Now I don't need to show you this with every single one of these. I'm going to just go around every plant. Now they say for potted plants, you can read the back of the bag, that you can do a 1/4 cup per 12-inch pot. So this is roughly a 12-inch pot, so you would basically just do one of these. And again, just sprinkle it around. You don't need to go crazy. I usually just do this. Like I won't even do a 1/4 cup on a 12-inch pot like this. I'll just do like that. Like that's probably half or not even. If you can see a lot of it like that, that's plenty of fertilizer. For the smaller ones like these size, it's a 1 gallon pot, just a teaspoon or so, whatever like that. Just like you would, I don't know. I always say peppering a steak, just a bit sprinkled on there. Just go less and they'll be fine. They'll like it and they'll grow fast. If you want to try to dial it in a little better, you can. Stuff like this, I don't usually fertilize them this size. I wait till they're in their own cup, like at least a red Solo cup or something, and then I'll hammer them with a bit of fertilizer. You don't need to see all of that. Anyways, when we're done this step here, that's why the hose is here. When we're done this, all you got to do is turn on your water and water it in. All right. And that's pretty much it. That's basically all you got to do. And I always do fertilizer whenever you repot your plant. So if you're potting a plant like that, when you repot it, I always fertilize it then, and then through the growing season I'll do it. You can do it every 2 months. So you even want every 8 weeks, or some people say even 6 weeks, but just water it in, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And the palm will love it and drink it up, and gives it all the nutrients it needs. And you don't even actually have to water it in if you don't want. You can wait for rain, but I do, and I'm choosing to. So, but that's about all. So thanks for watching, guys. A beautiful day today. Got to water this one in. Actually, I didn't finish fertilizing that, so got lots more stuff to do. I'm going to turn my water off here and make sure I finish up my lawn and stuff, because beautiful day, but I got tons of stuff to do and kids are going to want to play. So thanks for watching, guys. Later.